Support for Radio Friends comes from La Brunerie Financial, where they work to ensure a lifetime of financial security for people from all walks of life, from investment services to retirement plans. If you're looking for a trustworthy company that has the experience and knowledge to put your interests first, contact La Brunerie Financial, a community-based investment counseling firm since 1966. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, November the 21st. Good to have you with us today. We're going to talk about something that's important to all of us, and that's health insurance. And I want to introduce you to Judy Keseman. Good to have you here, Judy.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
And you are with Missouri Connections for Health, or CLAIM,
That's
right?
correct. We're with the CLAIM program, which is part of
now,
that.
we are in open enrollment right now for health insurance. What does that mean to most people?
Well, during open enrollment time, this is an annual occurrence that starts on the 15th of October and runs through December 7th. The whole purpose of this is for folks to do drug plan comparisons or enroll in a drug plan. And during that time, we're able to make certain that you have the right drug plan based upon what your medications are, and that you're getting the best value for your money, and that you're set to go for January.
Now, just because the insurance that you had for this year worked out well doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the best fit for you for next year. Is that right?
That is correct. Drug plans can make changes to their formularies, which is the medications that they cover, and they can change that. You may have also added additional medications to your list of prescriptions, and therefore going in and comparing that makes sure that the one that you were on, is that still going to be the best one for the next year, or is it in your behalf to make a change?
Now, if you go to the marketplace, are most people, again, going to be eligible for some assistance from the marketplace?
I would say yes, but that is, again, where you need to call and meet with one of our counselors and make sure that you're in the right plan for the new year.
Yeah, because several years ago, the restrictions were a lot more stringent than they are now. They have been made more generous towards people, correct?
I personally, I do not work in the marketplace area. I work on the Medicare side.
Okay.
But we have a great counselor available that folks can call and ask those types of questions and make sure that they're in the right plan for the new year.
So if people want more information, if they want to call about the health insurance enrolling or the marketplace, what do they do?
They need to just call 1-800-390-3330, and you will be greeted by one of our representatives. They'll take your name and ask whether you're for Marketplace or whether you're for Medicare, and they will set you up with a counselor appointment so you can have that opportunity to share where you are and have that comparison
and
done.
that counselor is not trying to sell you any particular type of insurance.
No, we are totally free. All of our services are totally free. We'll never charge you for anything. We'll never try to sell you something. We don't promote any products.
All right. So it's 800-390-3330. Open enrollment till December the 7th.
That is correct.
All right, Judy. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Have a great day.
Now, I want to introduce you to Lexi Linsenman. Good to have you here, Lexi.
Thank you.
From Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture.
Yes.
And today we're going to talk about tacos and tractors, a barn party, and kickoff to Como Gives, right?
Yes,
That's a lot. That's a lot going on. Tell me about the tacos and tractors.
Yes, so we have each year, we have the annual campaign for Como Gives, and we like to kick it off in a big way. So this year, we have raised 40,000 pounds of fresh produce. So we set a goal to raise $40,000. So the community efforts have been amazing with volunteer and with resources and such. And so we just want to have a big party to kick it off. And we will have at the barn at Columbia's Center Agriculture Park, from 4 to 6, we'll have a big old taco bar, we'll have some tractors out, and we'll even have a disco ball in our barn. So
Okay, so you're going to mix tacos, tractors, and a disco ball.
Yeah, it's just a big old party. It's like we want people, the community, to come
Yeah.
out, have a good time. And the donations this day, if you donate for the Tacos and Tractors party for Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture, they will be matched as well. So if you give $20, we'll match that again with another $20. Or if you give even $1,000, $5,000, we'll match those as well. So we're trying to go out with a big old bang and have a lot of resource behind us for this campaign.
Now, you donated 40,000 pounds of food.
Yes.
That was this summer.
That was this summer. So right now we're even still harvesting food. So we have carrots, we have some chards, some different greens that we're harvesting, and we're planting for the winter as well. But out of that 40,000 pounds, about 17,000 pounds went to the VA because of our Veterans Urban Farm that we pair, and then the rest went to the food bank, which is just 3 miles away.
Yeah.
And this is all grade A food. So this is very nutrient dense food. It has, different vitamins, different carbohydrates and such that can really help those at the food bank fill their bellies, feel full, and make them a healthier.
Right. Now you think about that. If it weren't for the Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture, that would be 40,000 pounds that would not be available to the community.
Yep. And it's coming from, and we're just on a little over an acre of land. So we're taking all that we can and making the most of it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
When you think of an acre of land producing 40,000
Yes.
pounds of food that you're giving away, that land is just going continuously, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
producing and producing
it's
and
just
producing.
Going. We have our volunteers will come out. You guys can volunteer if you join. Just go to our website, columbiaurbanag.org. You can volunteer there. But we'll go the day that we pull, say, kohlrabi. The next day we're going to put in tomatoes. So we're constantly going across the fields and harvesting.
Now, how do you keep the soil from wearing out when you're working it continuously?
So we have Tony, who's our farm manager. He's amazing with his team, and he plans all that out. And we do rotational cropping where we'll just move them around, and we'll have different amenities for the soil as well, so they can get all the nutrients it needs. Another one is cover crops are great for the soil as well to amend them.
They put the nitrogen back in.
Yep.
So you're putting cover crops on in the wintertime.
Yes, cover crops in the wintertime, but also during the summer as well in the spring months. So buckwheat is a great cover crop. We'll use that as well. And then we'll chop that down, and then we'll plant our next seeds like radishes or such.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the Como Gives, we're almost out of time, but people, you want to ask people to give to Como Gives for the Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture.
Yes, come on down, guys. Enjoy yourself. We're able to donate 40,000 pounds of food because everybody needs food, and the community making this a huge effort to feed the community, feel good, and elevate our health.
Okay, that will be Tuesday, November 29th, 4 to 6 p.m. It's a barn party, tacos and tractors and disco ball.
Yeah, dance away, right? You got to come, Paul.
You're going to have disco music in there.
I think we might.
With those tractors.
Yeah.
You got it.
We'll switch it around a little.
All right. Thank you so much
Paul.
for coming by, and continued success with what you're doing. All right. Mark that on your calendar. We're out of time for the day. If there's something you'd like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. It's pepperp@missouri.edu. Have yourself a nice day and be nice to each other. Bye-bye.